Hi, my namas, welcome here. As I had come, welcome here, my namas. Mwah. My way as a come. There is. Hi, my love. Five with van, hi Rico, hi Susan. Hi Arnold, hi Kitson, hi my buns. Hi Super South, hi Kiwi. Hi Darwin, hi Vera, how you doing? Well, help. And yes, there's something my hands really fast. There it is. I have it now, I think. Yes, okay, sorry. I can just second something. Happy Halloween, everyone. How do you been this amazing up pretty day in my house? I had you been really nice here. Well, I'm in the la, but it's Halloween. That is Halloween, my babe. Happy Halloween, Higgy. My namas. Happy Halloween to everyone. I hope you're having a real amazing day here. And as a good Halloween, of course, I will eat your reason, but before you go out down this tunnel here, we got some important things to pay. We got some important announcements to say. Let me actually put check something here. Okay, there is. There is. Hi, my Yui. Hi, my Narita. Happy Halloween, I long. There is a weird cat outside, which cat? Tell me. I would just knock him right. I would just knock him right now. I would check it out some movie. Today we have some important announcements and the event. The event that we're going to have today. We're going to talk about the event in this case, but first the announcements, right? First announcement first. Let me put a timer for the second announcement because there are two announcements. One that is not too much important, and the other one there is a VR is more important in this case, right? Answer me, thank you. Dun. Oh my god, thank you, Arya. And Kara for some amazing stuff there. I haven't thank you. Let me eat you right now, my Arya, before to get in here. I wouldn't ask you, so my idea. Have an amazing day here. Go. Nope. Thank you, my idea, for what I'm amazing deal. Thank you, my hand. Breaking time from us when Judge Janos. It's a real amazing one. So. Let me just put that timer here. This is going to be the timer, my namas. And I will put the timer with 20 minutes, let's say. 10 minutes for the big announcement here. Oh my god, hello. Thank you so much for the amazing support achievements. Win happy Halloween. Thank you so much for the selection big dessert. But it's not abomination tamer. It's just a normal tamer of Angori. It's just a normal tamer in this case. The first announcement in Hamas is not too big, but I think you're going to like it too. Because, as you will see right now, let me try to show you here. Okay, there it is. And now, I will just put this here. Pop, 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 pop. And there is perfect. Oh, the pop, pop. Have this here for this. And there is okay. There is. Okay, Minamons. This announcement, I am pretty excited for this actually. I am pretty excited for this. Because Minam is something. It's something that I wanted to do long time ago, but I never had like the actual opportunity here, right? And these Minamas, you will see what it is. Can I just move a little bit myself around here? I think should work perfect. Like this, like this. And now, Minamas, I am really happy to announce that bad. I am starting my cosplayer arc. In this case, I am starting my cosplayer arc now. The main numbers. And many of you were asking for this. Then pum pum pum. now that I am starting my cosplayer arc, you know what that means. That means, my hands, that now there is. That means now that we have my animals and already updated and amazing overall, really amazing there. And sit down, updated with all these cosplays here. Chun chun chun, there is. Let me just put it here. And here is humans. There is Venomal. We have an already amazing overall. Rated Tron. I would just send you here the link in case you want to see it. There is. And now I'm super excited because this actually. I'm starting my cosplayer arc. Now we have here a lot, but another cosplay plans here. That out of them I'm going to rear in some time. I'm going to use them, of course, in some photos. And for pics for Patreon overall. And even maybe for videos too. And now. You can find everything here in this throne here. There is a lot of those cosplays, and you can choose. If you wanted to cosplay someone else, you can choose any that you like. You can see a lot of cosplays here. Some the games cosplays, some anime cosplays here overall. And there is a lot of options here that I am really excited to show you. But you can see, there is a lot of cosplays here. Dun, dun, dun. there is a lot of options to take actually. Yeah. Almost all of them are part of the raw. And the Discord event, the costume that you told me there. And oh my god, you did up. Thank you for some amazing bits there. The costly arc. And the majority of them were part of the event that you told me, like which actor you would like me to cosplay in this case. And some others are just like characters I like overall. Some others I just like Shadow the Satellite. Others that I would like to cosplay Tira. I don't know if all of them will fit with my big belly. But I hope it does, actually. I hope it does in this case. I tried that everyone will fit here, so I don't know how it will look, but at the least it would fit at the least. And then Joe is here, as you can see her here. There are like some versions. I got like 2 versions of the same, of the basic outfit. I think this one kind of fit better because it's like bigger, but this one is like better quality too. Then it's like t-shirt Gendo. I just like this a lot. Actually, it's so cute. And then, but it's actually another cosplay with a dress. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so pretty. And then we have other things here like Alvedo, Jar, and other cosplays here, like for Hontai, Genshin too. So Wayne too. And for some other animes here. But it's Rainer one there, Zaven. So maybe cosplays, some other things overall. And I'm pretty excited for this. And that is why I wanted to show you this Minama. And you can see all the cosplays here. And which ones did you like in this case? And let me just modify this here. There is. And I really set up for the Minama. Yes, they will be mostly for Patreon. But as always, there are going to be some free images or even videos that I'm going to post to all. So it's not going to be only for Patreon, right? It's going to be mostly for Patreon. And there is always going to be like 1 or 2 pics that are going to be free. So you can have like a little whip, let's say. And for more images, like let's say each cosplay will have around 10 or 20 pics, let's say. And each one is going to, the other ones are going to be one Patreon. Mexican Mind Town, thank you so much for the amazing 9 pounds. The Team Muppet. I need to eat you here because you called me an amazing meal here, so come here, I kid you. What? Bye. Go. Gold. Oh my god, that was so good. Thank you for letting me on me. The relationship to Muppet Man. Cousin with big belly, so me belly confused. Just overhaul. As you live in Venezuela, minorita. Tum. A bear midrange, the belly has shrunk. That is true. I haven't found any good for now, but if you find any suggestions, just let me know and I can add them. So I think on Tron you don't suggest me things. So if there is a cosplay that you would like me to wear and it's not in the list, you can suggest me that actually. Bueno, hizo cosas y raptas la encantado. Ay, me alegra mucho mi day. The day was taking so low. It's meant to know, don't worry. It's going to be really soon. Really soon for this big announcement here. That's going to be really special, so maybe all that 10 minutes later. Like, oops. Am I just kidding? Let me just get back to that present here. There is. Don't worry, Sarah. Don't worry. No vi vai carringa mi da rita. Is someone that needs that dimmer goes up. If Millie bad, well, don't worry. Also for the thing out with the cosplays, I'm so excited for them actually. I just excited for them. I tried that at least almost all the cosplays. At least almost all the cosplays. Oh my god, my mind just spaced out for a second. I just forgot what I want to say. Okay, I remember, sorry. Hi, couple. Bueno, me niño. I was on the customers I tried that is going to feed my belly, so at least at size it will be good. How it will see. How it will look actually. I hope other cousin looks good on me. I hold my best. I hold my best actually. And good day. You will have the. I do will have the Halloween cosplays. Pics that I took be smile. So I hope you like them. If you like them, I'm going to go on Patreon. Others going to be like 1 or 2 free piece for 330. Hi, give it see. The watch is log. Oh my god, sorry. That was, oh my god. That was a big, sorry. And let me try to see why it is locked here. Let me just unlock it. Unlocking TTS. Unlocking these. Unlocking the sounds. And the watch there is. And the soundboard here. Unlocking. Okay, there is. Think about it wise. There is. Okay, let me try to see. Let me try to see. Okay, I think my baby is working. I was about to try just to see. Just to see if that was working actually.
The only protein milkies I want is from
yes, it's working.
Golf GF's.
It's working, is it? It's perfect poema. I think it was because just that we had an a semi-hour and all the things like all the sounds overall were like locked in that case, right? Vi bueno Europa ahorita. Este es un poco insistente, cariño. Es un poco bastante. Hi. Bunts heavily actually. And the hiccup was big jazz. And that was a really big hiccup in this game. Let me just try to You put this here, and there is. I will post all of this on Patreon on Twitter to sorry. So you will select all the options there too, and you will have the link for the run too. I don't know if I actually add the link on my. It's not actually. Just I need to add it here on my Twitter too, so you can get it there actually. But like you watching this something? Depende only es an event, don't worry. No te preocupes, Narita cariño. That'll help, that'll help. Between the cosplays, my namas, which one is the one that you're the most excited for? If you want, I can show you again. Let me know. Which one do you like more actually? Which one is your favorite option in this case? Lemon juice. Dum dum dum. Don't worry, Aidana. You can always suggest ideas, even if you're not a patron, so don't worry. And I will just show you here and show you again the ideas. There is Zurits. And just put like the weapons here first. And normally like each cosplay is like next to the wig in this case, right? I don't know why the photo of this cosplay might be. She's supposed to be some the ladies. It's so beautiful. I just love this so much actually. Marine cosplay. Everything I found actually. A Marine cosplay. The most close thing that I found about a Marine in this case was this actually. This was the most close thing that I found about Marine. I was surprising. It was not. It was not like a Marine cosplay. I didn't find any Marine cosplay that is around here. But I got that one and I got another thing here. Let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I got here to this is like for this is mostly for the shark overall. But this cannot be used more or less to be Marine. I'm not sure. It's just able thing is like more or less like college custom more or less is kinda similar in this case, right? It's kinda similar in that case. So what did you think, my namas? What did you think? Let me just put this here. Which one is your favorite here? Don't worry, my elephant, don't worry. I am thinking my secret sounds. Oh my, sorry. Let me just pin this for now. I will just pin this for now, so you can get it there. I see the cosplays that you wanted to. The last one. Which one is the last one? Let me see. Which one do you mean by the last one? The dress and your forger or Or did I mean maybe the writing job one? I'm not sure. Lil Wayne, thank you so much for that amazing stuff there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Viking, no flores, candelas, Catana. I would try to look for the hair actually. I will try, that is amazing. I think for that ball, my. Am I legal? I thought you might not fit in. I think Jazz, I think Jazz, I'm worried. I think Jazz, I bought like the bigger size, so I suppose I supposed to feed me at least. I like at first all the cosplays should feed me overall because I bought the I bought like my size of clothes overall that feed me right now, right? So if it should me actually feed me at least something. And that is true, the timer is up. Understand. We're going to undo this big announcement here actually. And there are going to be two announcements. One is going to be for tomorrow, and the first one is going to be for today. And the announcement of today, my mamas. I think I cannot show you because it's not something safe for work. It's a little bit like not safe for work. The more they are judges. And for today, the big announcement in my hands is that. Let me see if I can at least show you something. Because I want to show you something. But this is kinda not really safe for work, so I will just maybe I think with these. Okay, I can show you this without issues. There is. And there is. Hello, my namas. And I mean to post these small details on Twitter to hand on his cartoon. But as a big announcement in my hands. First, happy Halloween. And second, we got the namas and amazing and limited, but this is important. And amazing and limited to my hand marriage about Halloween Boran. We get to like some special Halloween marriage for Halloween this case with collaboration with Wool Market. And it's going to be the thing to do so much for this this image. I cannot show you everything though because it's not safe for the work overall. Like let's say it's not safe for work, so I cannot show you everything actually. But it's going to be a special, really special in this case. Merch that is going to be about a Halloween. I am wearing a special costume. It's going to be limited merch that we are going to do in collaboration with Oval Market here. And this is going to be for a poster and as this map too. So if you're looking for this map or an amazing poster that maybe is not worthy and you want to have something else, is a perfect moment overall. So you can just click the link, my namas, and you will see at first in the first row there you will see this amazing. Yeah, just make it. It's a wolf. It's a wolf costume actually. It's a wolf costume. And saying give them a nameless item. And you will get here to two sizes of this this part, sorry. Add the sizes of this pad and a poster. If you want to have it at poster, you will. It's the perfect moment here. In collaboration with amazing work and the other. The amazing other merch that we had. This merch, if I don't wrongly hunt, is going to be available just for this month overall. It's going to be available just for these days. So, oh my, if you want to get something minimalist, I haven't wait too much because it's going to disappear, right? It's going to not be available later. It's going to be something limited in these days. So. But yeah, reserves. I will do I let announcement to on Discord and on Twitter too, so that you can see everything here. You can see everything there. Sorry. And you will know specifically how many days that is going to be available in this case, right? But it's something. It's going to be something just limited for this amazing Halloween. Thank you, my darling. Yes, by some will you take you? I did actually. I didn't. Actually they. Because it was not like that MOS, it was usually a wolf from Malaysia. I will watch in this case. There is amazing collaboration here with the wool market that I love so much actually. I hope you like it. And this part is going to be really big, so you have like two sizes to buy. Be careful. See like the size of this part, and know like your what is the size of your desktop actually desktop. Oh my god, I don't know how to speak right now. What is the size of your table? Chica no question Santa. But it's a nice anime though, and I need to see that because a lot of people say it's a nice anime. Big Bad Wolf even. Why a Bad Wolf actually? Why? He's not a Bad Wolf. Position of devil setup. Thank you, my Gibby. Let me just put this here. Let me just change the title. There hints. I'm glad you like him, Gibby. I'm sorry, what man. I think you have like a couple of weeks to get any of that mercer length, and then when the time is about to get over, I will let you know. I will let you know without better issues, my namas. Don't worry, Rico. Like, don't worry. Today, even actually, is going to be something just to hang out with you all, but tomorrow is going to be the bigger, actually, a Halloween event in this case. So tomorrow, big Halloween event in this case. And today is going to be something to hang on with Joel. I can just explain. I need to explain how it's going to be and how you like it, how you like it. You like candy? I like it, I like you. I candy corn, I like it too. I like it, I like it. I think it's Patreon. There is Patreon judges. There I will actually they're on the page of my numbers. I will upload here the Halloween photos. This Halloween pics with a new costume. And I hope you like them. I hope you like them. They are kinda really horny, so I hope you like them, my numbers. And oh my sorry. I just getting a lot of hiccups right now. I should have didn't taste too much. I think I just ate like the candy corn one time. But I kind of like it there. And oh my god, Majesty. Thank you so much for the missing 2 months of Prime, Majesty. The upload then when? I had today actually. Today after the stream, I will be uploading. I will be uploading the pics, the Halloween pics in this case. So you're going to see them release. They sure it's not going to last too much, because actually. So, so we're going to start releasing with the web and more or less in an hour we're going to be ending the stream, so you can enjoy your Halloween, and I will be posting born Halloween photos. All the born Halloween pics in this case. What did you drink? You're gonna love it because that is true. Actually, just before the stream, I was eating chicken. Because my parents bought chicken to me. And I was just drinking soda, so I think it's the soda is a messed up that is giving me that's giving me a lot of hiccups here. Chicken. I had a Maria Lowell. Oh, that is a parito. It was actually KFC because I love KFC a lot, and I was like, okay, it's Halloween. It's Halloween. I want something crunchy. Let's buy KFC. Why not? Let's buy Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I just went with that. Just like a nice. I was kind of mad too because the KFC was I ate her too. Um so a delivery guy just take a lot to get here because a lot of people is just like buying and Kentucky Fried Chicken too. There is a lot of people they're like waiting for the thing, and oh my god, it just take like almost 2 hours, even like 1 hour or something, to reach the chicken to my home, and I was like, oh my god. I was just about to eat my delivery guy like, you took too much time, you're going to be my meal. Sorry. They're going to remind me of delivery guy. Come to him. I was about to eat the delivery guy because that was horrible. Oh my god. Judges, I gave you. I ate him, don't worry. Nice bicycle, thank you. Let me just put this here. There is. This is better. So, the Namatharajaning, they know the new announcement here. Some delivered presents will be late on purpose. That is true. But please don't take 2 hours. If you are the delivery guy and you want me to aid you, don't take 2 hours, please. Just let me know, like, come here fast. And just let me know, jar for right just in me, please. And that's it, actually. And actually really easy to really to identify in person. I just need to see a girl with a big belly, and that's it, actually. And maybe that will be me. Don't worry, I love me. I thought you have an amazing day tomorrow. Parece apoya con mole. Ay, lo probé, lo probé. Está muy rico también. Everyone here's going to become the tour guide. Oh my god. Don't need to become a delivery guide. A delivery guide to get eaten, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry. I can eat you if you draw not a delivery guide. Dude, to see and flip it just right. Oh my god. I love it, I love it. What does your hat to get yes? And oh my god, yes, he got the solo mouse actually. Happy Halloween now, happy Halloween.
What did the ocean say to the sand? Nothing, it just waved.
Oh my god. Okay, that was not that bad actually. That was not too bad. You will forget it eaten by me? Nice eyes. Being a part of this, they really gave food. Nice. Besides, my don't worry. Don't worry, let me worry. You actually I can see all of the words delivered to me. Well, if you ever see an order that is like 20 chickens for only one person, that is going to be probably me. That is my order actually. 20 chicken for one person, probably me. That all will come read. Good job, did you? Hi, Nora Mehan. Hey, look, I just turned into soda just a little bit. He was really soda here. I don't want one Pixelmon, then you have to wear another Pixelmon. That is to do. That is to do. By the way, my numbers. We're going to start really soon. Oh my god. I just get a little hiccups here. Hi Emil, how you been? I ain't been good, aren't you? It's supposed to be Ola without the accent. Don't worry. We're going to have a small Discord event in this case, my fans. And that is going to be just a hanging out in this case. We're going to do some activities that you're going to bowl in this case. And we're going to talk together from this amazing spooky night here. So. Preferably if you have a microphone, that will better my hand. Because for this event I wanted to talk. So, if possible, if you have a microphone, that is doubly way better. Hi, what's problems under then? Welcome here. Leverages? Oh, bye. Just handed sauce is ultra hyper mandatory. Ultra hyper mandatory. Nah, just kidding. But if the microphone, that would be better. If you can talk, that will be better. Let me actually wait for these. Activate here. These for avatars. That is called I'll get to. And let me activate the.
The only protein milkies I want is from a hot goth GF titties.
Let me see if this is working. This is working, okay. There is. I think so, I'm not sure. Okay, there is. There is Minamos. I don't know if the avatars for these are working. Let me see. Hi. For some reason it's not working. Why is not working this? Hi, is working this? Should be working right now? Yes, there is. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think I know what is the issue here. Hi, Justinus. I'm okay. This should be working right now. There is. Oh my god. He just leave. Okay, doesn't matter. Let me just put this here. So this should be working. Actually, reviews. I hope, but for some reason it's still detecting my voice. My microphone is not working properly. But okay, rain down. I don't know why it's like. You can join JJS. You can join. You can join the chat without any issues. Me nada más. Let me just. Let me see what is the issue here. Okay, I think it's the chat maybe. Hi, Secret Souls, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Hi.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. You hear me perfect, right? Or you hear me like low or something?
No, I hear you fine.
Okay, hi, Secret Sounds. Well, my hand is sauce here. Let me see. Hi, Miss Blura. Let me just put the avatars here. And be sure that you're not too loud. There is. There is. Okay, let me do a small announcement here for the Discord. So everyone will not do. Even pinks in this case. Um, and there is. And Harry's perfect. But now
Happy Halloween.
is from Discord Jasmine Namas. Happy Halloween, Tayo! This is for this card. And you can join without any just my hands to the chat that I am here. There is. Hi, Headless, do you hear me? Everyone can join Rowan. I am right now in the community events chat. And if you want to join, just need to get the community event role in this case. And you can join without any some $9. Hi, welcome Adlical, welcome Max. I know I am sorry. Hi.
Yeah.
We ran into Wade. Just some minutes here for some people to join. And I need to explain to you how it's going to be the dynamic listen. So don't worry, I'm in Amazon worry. So I get to explain everything here. Thank you so much for joining me in Amazon. I hope you're having an amazing day here. ¿Qué es lo que vamos a hacer? Básicamente, somos como minijuegos. Explain a little bit too. It's going to be like mini games in this case. Some mini games are going to be with actual games, and other mini games are going to be just like talking here. That is why talking is kind of important. Run into the some mini games. The winner is going to receive a special title, a special Halloween title that I think is going to be really good for this card in this case. Is it about really limited temporal title? So I hope you like it. If you're the winner, you will have this special title just for you. Yes, you can join Discord here, by the way. Let me just put this here. You can join that Discord without any issues. And in the meantime, while you join my namas, we're going to take a small resting time, just some 10 minutes. I had 10 minutes how to rest a little bit, to drink some water, to be ready for these events here. After those 10 minutes my hands, by your ventriloquies. Yes, of course, because stream is always going to be delayed, my Hana. And in this case, mute my stream and just hear me from Discord. Hi, Murky, how are you doing? Let's take a small rest in time, my hands, just 10 minutes. I'll be right back, my hands, to start this amazing event here. And for that, Miss Sumner, when we start the event, mute me on Twitch and just hear me through Discord, because of course Twitch is going to always be a little bit delayed in this case because it's a stream. Don't worry, Jara, don't worry. So my damos, see you very some minutes. Hi, my namas, welcome back here. Welcome back. And oh my god, thank you. Hi, Vince, well, that amazing trade there. Thank you. How was your stream, Mac Valence? Welcome here, Valence. Hi, hi, how you been? Thank you so much for that amazing review, Hannah. And dun, dun, dun. Right, thank you so much, Rodian. Hi, Kamisu, welcome back. Welcome back here. Just if you want to be part of the event, my hands are going to start releasing on Discord. You can see the latest numbers that join. There are 6 for now. And thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much, Amy, my hand. And don't worry, my devil. I need to onion myself. I am between now, so you can hear me only to the stream. And then, listen, you're going to hear me through the Discord in this case, so don't worry at all. And let me explain how to little bit here the rules, I know. The rules overall are going to be easy. What we're going to do in this case? There's going to be a minigame, and first we're going to start with some spooky stories, or even a spooky, random spooky vor event in this case. So for now, this is going to be pretty easy for now. And judges, I'm going to tell you here a topic and a word type in this case. And with those two things, in just like 15 seconds or 10, I will give you only 10 actually. And in just 10 seconds, you need to think in a good VORNY story with that spooky topic in this case, right? It's gonna be pretty fast, so we're going to do like 3 to 4 rounds more or less. Thank you all. And in this case, the one that is the best overall, and you're going to vote it for a win. And the one that is the best is going to be the winner here. So, let me just explain here the numbers and my Discord really fast. Hi, my numbers, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me, my numbers?
Yes, we hear you.
Nice lines. Then in this case, welcome here, my numbers, for the Discord event here. It's going to be something just to hang out with you a little bit here. And have fun for this small spooky way in this case. And for the way chapter chat, you need to have even a role, my dear. And for the one that I hear in Discord, my namas, I recommend you to mute myself on the stream so you can only hear me here. And then I went to explain your lesson, like all these rules here. It's going to be pretty easy actually. We're going to be in for the short run here. And some VORNY stories. So I will let you know about a word topic, a word type actually, and a spooky topic. And with those two things really fast in just like 10 seconds, you need to think, and you must already know a short story for that actually. Something that includes actually those two things. The spooky topic and the word type in this case. You can tell that that's a word situation maybe. It doesn't need to be an actual story. It can be like a situation, let's say, a context that you can explain. And the best one is going to be voted by all the numbers that are here in Gen on stream here. So. Don't write the chat, Mihan. You can lick it. So let's start with this. Just start with this. Anyhow, you're ready for the my numbers. For now, the first topic is going to be is it going to be? Let's start with something easy. Is it going to be ghost? Any type of ghost in this case. And the word type is going to be. It's just in a don't worry. Don't worry. And the word type is going to be. On beard. Or beard plus. On beard plus a ghost in this case. So for this you will have only 10 seconds for this actually. And now just some birds and cars. Now I will count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. That's it right here. It's ghost, and unbeard. So I will select someone random and find this someone random is kinda shy. You're going to be the first one, Helios. So, Helios, do you hear me? You can speak with your microphone, my hand? If you can talk, that is better, so people can hear your story here on stream. Don't worry, just in this. Hi, Candace, how are you doing?
I'm alright, I guess.
Nice. What is your story, Candace? What is your story?
Well, to be honest, 10 seconds is very hard to come up with a story, so I guess I'll have to do a scenario instead. Let's say somebody walks into a haunted house. They've heard many disappearances have occurred here. Of course, they have no idea how because the people that disappear are never seen again. So he walks through the house. He's probably vlogging because there's been a popular craze on YouTube with going to apparently haunted places. He goes in, records. It would be like, have you ever seen Blair Witch? Or heard of it?
I think just.
It would be like a found footage movie, like kind of like that. And at the end, all you would really hear is, how do I say this in the most TOS way possible?
Don't worry.
You made this incredibly hard.
Don't worry. You can do it.
Well,
you didn't buy the second model, baby?
You would see her getting upbirthed by the ghost. And then the bulge in her belly slowly rounding out, and then yeah, this is actually pretty hard to say. Curse you for this.
You can play it. Don't worry.
Her Of course you would hear moaning from a ghost, I guess. And then you would just
okay, that is good.
You would just see liquid splattering on the floor.
Oh my god, again? That is good.
And then
that is really good.
You would see her float off screen, and then the camera would eventually kind of cut out like the battery died.
Okay, that is really nice actually. So nice. Say hello. Thank you so much, Mihan. Now the second one is going to be Ayan. Are you here? Ayan, or let me know if you can talk, me Ayan.
Yes, I can talk.
That is perfect. In that case, why Ian, tell us your story or situation maybe for this, for this combination in this case.
For me personally, I would like to do a story.
Okay, okay. Tell us your story.
Okay, the story starts with a boy that wanted to prove paranormal. For that, he went to a haunted house. He turned on his flashlight, wanted to prove that a ghost was haunting the house. He looked around every room and checked every floor for any paranormal signs. Till suddenly, a noise, a blow of gust, you could say, blew the flashlight out of his hand, which turned off and everything went dark. Until suddenly he heard a weird moan above him and saw a ghost go flying right above him. He was scared, panicked, and went to the floor scared of what he was seeing. And he couldn't even prove that the ghost was free since all his equipment was broken from his fall. Ghost smiled at him,
My.
and yeah, then she slowly lowered down to him with a reassuring, and she slowly unbirthed him without him doing anything about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is really nice by Ian. I think it's some of that is a really nice and VORNY story. So
I hope you enjoyed it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Thank you so man. Now, no. We heard Helios and Ian. Now it's time for Sid Hentis house.
Oh,
Hydra
jeez.
Bane Hentis house.
Very nervous.
Very nervous.
But let's do this, I guess.
You can do it. Let me just put it here, Jude. The spooky background. There is. You can tell just story right now.
All right, thank you. I'm sorry if I stutter a bit. I'm struggling here, but
Don't worry.
okay. So my story is about a girl that has been having a lot of trouble at school. She's been having terrible grades. She's just been having the worst time, and she's tried just about anything that she could have that she could. She tried studying harder, didn't work. She tried getting some connections, didn't work. And so she turned to the last resource she saw, in her opinion, which was spiritual guidance, so to say. She went to all of these shrines, all of these places, all these maidens. Nothing worked. Halloween night comes and she can't be celebrating. She can't go trick-or-treating because she's too nervous at home, studying, trying to study at least, because she can't. And suddenly she receives a call. She doesn't recognize who the voice is, but the voice tells her that on Halloween night, a secret shrine appears in the middle of the forest, and suddenly hangs up. The girl is scared, obviously, but she's desperate enough, so she goes. She goes to the shrine.
Okay.
She puts a coin in the thing. She prays. Nothing. She's just about to go away when suddenly she hears a voice calling out to her. It's a voice of a woman, and the woman says that she can help.
Nice.
But first, the girl needs to come closer. The girl is scared, but again, desperate times call for desperate needs. So she goes closer to the shrine. Closer, the ghost says.
Okay.
Closer. Suddenly she feels some pressure in her back and gets thrust forward. It's all moist. That's all I'll say. Suddenly she's Suddenly she's in a fleshy prison. She's in a fleshy prison. She can barely move, and she's super scared. But the ghost tries to calm her down. The ghost tells her to go to sleep, and then when she wakes up, everything will be fine. All of her wishes will be realized. The girl is panicking because she thinks she's gonna die. She thinks she's being trapped. She's being But the ghost assures her with a very motherly voice that everything will be fine. So the girl, without much of a choice, falls asleep. Next day, she wakes up in her bed and gets a call. All of the teachers that she had contacted to get private lessons suddenly accepted. All of her friends suddenly acting much nicer. Her parents, everyone is acting much nicer. She goes to school, takes a test, and she gets an A. Everything is fine. But then she gets a call in her phone. And when she looks at it, she noticed she missed 20 calls. She takes a call and it's her parents.
Oh my.
They're surprised that she answered the phone. They're asking where she is. They're asking what's happening, and she tells her all happy, "Oh, it's fine. Everything is fine." So, all of a sudden, everyone's really nice, and my life is turning a lot around. But her parents can hear her. Her parents keep yelling at the
Oh
phone,
my
"Where
god.
are you? Why aren't you speaking?" And the girl is confused, and they hang up.
Oh
And
my god.
then
Okay.
I got writer's block right around this part. So yeah,
So that is everything for now.
yeah.
Like they just.
Thank you,
Oh my god. Okay, that is nice.
thank you.
You gave that the mystery like by not ending the story. So that is really nice. I
Glad
think
you liked it.
just idea. I'm not sure. Like she turned into ghost or
She did
how
get
it was.
basically she did die. She did get digested by the ghost, but in return, the ghost gave her all of her wishes for the price of her not really being alive.
Oh my god, that is so cruel. What I made this story. But I'm
I'm glad you
hazy. Thank
liked
you
it.
so much, Hentis. How
All right.
that was really nice. That was really nice. Okay, Minama, someone else wants to share this story? Some blood that replicate or what I think that is or Jessiness? Someone else want to share it? Or that will be everything for this round in here.
I think I got one.
You got a one? Okay, okay. Let me just lower the villain level. It taught me how to see if I
Yeah,
can hear
I'm
you.
getting used to it. You hear me a little better because I sometimes I do speak louder.
I hear it like really muffled. I don't know why. Like
Oh,
really,
oh,
like if your microphone isn't say or something.
mm, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this very quick
Don't
fast.
worry, don't worry. Don't worry,
Okay,
don't
can you hear
worry.
me a little better?
Let me see. I think just okay, okay. Time for just to automatically go. Start with that.
Ah,
Start with
me
that.
da nervioso. Ay, me da nervioso haciendo esto, pero ok.
No te preocupes, no te preocupes.
Okay, okay. It's about Halloween that started this type of year. There's one boy who's actually very jealous about a lot of kids getting more candy. And then one time he went to he went to this dark hallway area, and he eventually was looking for candy to actually get trick or treated. But the hallway was actually sealed, and then some strange noises coming from the dark hallway, and somehow lights came on, and there was like a little candy treat that was waiting for him, but something was behind him, and it was actually a giant lemon. And somehow she said, looking for candy, and she said yes. And I mean, he said yes. But he eventually was staring at her way too long, but he made a decision because he wanted to be eaten really, really badly. And the in flashback, he
So
saw
Varney.
other girls eating other boys for stealing their candies because they were being bad. And he was actually getting an idea to ask this giant Limian a question. Hey, Miss Limian, can I get eaten? And she responded back to him, why? Because some other girls getting I see some other girls eating other praise. And so I was wondering, can I have can I have only just one piece of a candy so I can stay inside your belly? The lamia responds to him and says, well, aren't you wonderful? But are you sure about this? And the boy said, yes, please. So she so the lamia actually opened her mouth slowly, picked him up, and go. And by that
That
he
is
w-
really
by that
nice.
he was inside. He was but and by that he was actually inside of the belly. And the Lamian said, "How you doing in there?" And he was like, "Feels warm in here. Thank you." The Lamian girl was smiling, and they were both happy. But I can't even speak. But then that day in the morning when Halloween was over, or but he was digested, and the Lamia came out, and she's gone bigger, and she
Oh
said
my god,
one
really
last
nice.
and she said one last request for the boy after he got digested. You were very tasty. I maybe next Halloween I can go. Maybe next Halloween other place if they ever visit to my cave. The end.
So nice. But Terra, I think some of Terra and your story
Gracias.
was really amazing. Muchísimas
Gracias.
cariño.
Es que tenía mucha practicada haciendo
Eh,
eso.
Heck, no te preocupes. Para esta historia, mi niño,
Lo
eso
sé,
sí,
lo sé, es que me da nervioso diciendo la historias, pero
no te
son muy
preocupes, no te
buenas.
preocupes. Para esta historia, cariño, el voto no contará, básicamente porque
Ujú.
la temática era fantasmas y un vida. Pero no te
Oh,
preocupes, cariño, de verdad. Van a
I
haber
know,
otras
I'm
rondas y
horrible.
para estas tendrás también oportunidad de participar.
Okay.
Dale, perfecto, cariño.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, Namas, it was a really nice story. I was telling to him that he can participate in the next round without issues. This one is not going to count for now because the story base is Ghost and on Beard. So remember, it must has the two things overall in the same story. Okay, Terla, Woost, and Justinus, they have stories or similar, or do you want to pass to the next round? Me hand to skip.
I have story.
Don't worry, don't worry. You have a story, Terla?
Yeah, I have story.
Okay,
By the way, can you
perfect,
hear me
perfect.
normally?
I think just I can hit you normally. Don't worry.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So, my story takes place in 1980s Japan. A guy named Yamada heard from his friends about abandoned theme park. So, that there was ghosts that, that swallowed people alive. So, he decided to check if it was true or not. So, he waits for a night and drives his car there, grabs a flashlight and went in. He walks by some interesting places, sees wheel, cards, and many more interesting things that were popular back then when Pagzer was active. But and in the end, he sees a ghost place. He decided to check it. Walks in and see ghosts, zombies, vampires as he walks in, but nothing scary. Walks in further and further, and it feels like this attraction doesn't end. It was very strange because it didn't look very big. And he felt something strange because walls felt like they were moving. So he decided to check one of the ghosts, taps on taps on its arm, and it turns next to him. Yamada gets scared and starts to run. But he was running, very afraid. And he starts to notice that the walls of attractions start to change. It was not a normal walls. It was a meaty. It was feels like a human inside. He runs,
Oh my.
runs, and he sees the exit. So he finally runs at the end of the exit. But the only thing that he finds is that he entered that attraction again. But now it was fully meaty. That attraction was a ghost that was eating people alive. And Yamada was never seen again.
Oh my god. What about him? That was really nice. Thank you, someone make that laugh. I was really rude. Okay,
No
too.
problem. I have a very problematic storytelling.
I haven't worried and read to speak amazing, man. I think make that right. Okay, now in this case, I think this will be other stories. And now let's go with the next topic. I would not first. Sorry. I almost forgot. Sorry. First, the voting. So we're going to vote. Don't worry, my user may have. Don't worry, my head. Okay, we're going to do the voting. I mean to do a poll here, my namas, with other options, and you will decide which one is the winner of the round 2, or the round 1 actually. We're going to do like other round, and then if the winner is another one, it's going to be a third round. If it's the same, that is going to be the 2 rounds in this game. So we will have Sacred Salad. We got 2 Henlia's Story. We got a S3 Rico's Story. Well, not Rico, no, sorry. It will be Della in this case. And Ayana's Story. Ayana's Story, okay. Okay, there is. You for Secret Cells had used Terra and Ion. Tell me 1 2 words to describe your story in the best way, actually. So Namas can know which one is your story in this case. Because I think they don't see your names. Which one will be for yours, Helias? How you will describe your story in a few words?
Found footage, ghost, cum digestion.
Okay. I suddenly forgot how to write footage. Wait. Okay, there is. Footage on beard, I will put. Okay, it's your secret cells. And Hentisel, which one will be for you?
The tricky shrine maiden.
Okay. Shrine maiden. There is. And for Jume Taga? We try to Jume Han?
Excuse me, I didn't start.
What things are?
hear what your last words were.
Just let me know, like a few words to describe your story in this case.
Haunted theme park.
What do you say? Sorry, man. Can you write in the cinema here?
Haunted theme park.
Okay. And yours, Ian? Which one would be your words, Ian, to describe your story?
Exploring the paranormal.
Okay. Exploring paranormal. There is. Name you have. One thing for voting here. And what's your favorite story in this case? Do you have Helia's story, Cypress's story, Bella's one, and Ion's story? Do you have there the poll minima so you can start voting? Hi Dixer, hi Kiwi, hi Redain. Then we're Miss Sumter, don't worry. Okay, so far the winner of this round is going to be a Secret Sauce for now. Let's see if that continue. And the winner of the first round is
Let me bore you.
Hand this out. Congratulations. Congratulations, hand this out. You're the winner for this first story, so 1 point for my gente sauce here. There you are. Okay, my namas. Congratulations here, and then I read them. This is going to be the topic for the second story. It's going to be kind of hard, but I think you will get it. Something nice. The second story, the topic will be dun 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 chun 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 chun. The topic will be the void. Topic will be the void. And the warning thing will be table. Well, you can choose a void or witch in this case. Void or witch and a table. You can choose between void or witch and just 100% table in this case. And I will give you some seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Someone wants to start, or do you want me to choose? Choose someone randomly. That is not going to be head, yes, of course. Do you want me to choose? I would choose in this case for starting the story. For this round is going to be the winner, the gente sauce.
Oh no.
It's your turn to start.
Alright.
Remember, you can lead, you can improvise.
I can improvise, but I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Okay. So
When I
one
put
sec.
the
One
spooky
sec.
stomach here.
One sec. Okay. Um, the story this time is about a boy, not a girl. So immediately the topic is different. Um, the story is about a boy that is obsessed with the occult. This boy created an occult club at school. Doesn't have a lot of classmates in there, but hey, his friends are there. A few other classmates are there. He's happy there. They discuss all sorts of things, Cthulhu, uh, but pretty much just Cthulhu. But you know, they call themselves variety.
Oh my god.
What and naturally, since they're so fascinated by the occult, they spend most of the time at home researching the occult. And one day, this guy notices a website. Now, normally you don't click strange links, but it was tempting in a weird way. It was like there was nothing wrong with the link, but something drew him to click it. The screen was completely black. There was absolutely nothing. The website was empty, but he couldn't leave. He just felt compelled to stay. And 1 hour passed, 2 hours, 3 hours, nothing. He heard nothing, he saw nothing, just nothing. But he couldn't click away. So he decided, instead of clicking away, I'm just going to leave the computer open and I'm going to bed. And so he did. But he couldn't fall asleep. Every time he closed his eyes, he saw the same void he saw in the screen. There was nothing there, just darkness, and yet something was bothering him. But he kept trying, and nothing. Morning came and he couldn't sleep, and the computer still exhibited the black screen. He decided to go to school. Oh well, what am I gonna do? And on school, he felt very tired. Obviously, he wasn't able to sleep, so he was tired, but he couldn't sleep. Even if he tried to close his eyes, he immediately would wake up again because the void was there, wouldn't let him. So he went with his life. For about 3 days, he was not able to rest. For 3 days, he was not able to do anything with the computer. For 3 days, all he had in his mind was that stupid void. So, and on the fourth day, while walking through the streets, completely dead, he could barely keep walking, but he had no choice. He passed out. He just fell in the middle of the road. And when he opened his eyes, there was a void. The void did not leave. He was the one who left. And so he got up, very confused, cursed a bunch, and just started wondering. Darkness, darkness, darkness. For time lost its meaning at some point. It was just the void. But eventually, he felt something on his leg. Something slithery, something like a tail, but quickly vanished. He started looking for it. I mean, even if it's a monster, it's something. I've been in this dark void for God knows how long. I want to feel something. So he chased the tail. And he chased, and he chased, and he chased. And then suddenly, boom! He bumped into something. He looked up. It was a figure. It didn't look quite human, but it didn't really look anything. It just looked vaguely human. And had that tail. He started pleading, asking anything, but the figure wouldn't say a word. He started cursing, he started yelling, he tried punching the creature. Nothing. The creature wouldn't react. And so, finally fed up, he decided to turn his back and leave. And then, and as soon as he turned his back, his head was enveloped in something. Everything was still dark. Nothing changed visually, but he definitely felt like his head was wrapped in something. And his shoulders, and his chest, all the way to his waist. He started to try to struggle, but he couldn't. But he couldn't see anything. For him, it was just like an invisible force. But he kept going, enveloped his legs, enveloped his feet. And then he was gone. He felt himself being pushed through something veiny, something squishy. Still darkness, nothing else but darkness. But eventually, he got into what he assumed was a compartment and got like in the fetal position. He couldn't move. It was just darkness and the faint struggles he could muster. Years passed, decades passed, hell, centuries passed, and he could not leave the dark, dark dungeon that suddenly had captured his life.
Oh my god. That was really good. He was eating made of dog medicine. Base mine.
Yes.
Oh my god, the really guys excellent. It's really nice of them.
Thank you.
And my advising to someone we had this that was really amazing.
Thank you.
Now the second one is going to be in your time handles. Tell us your story.
You absolute bully. All right.
Jim Law has something in mind, don't worry. You can breathe.
All right. So, my story is truly a sad one.
Sorry, I needed to do it. I need to do that. Sorry. Continue.
Oh my god. So, my story starts friends reveling at nights during a bachelor's party. Their friend Jameson had just gotten engaged only a week ago, and the wedding had already been planned. They were truly enjoying all the revelry of the night, going through many different clubs, bars, getting hammered, drinking so much liquor. However, one of their friends had overheard of a new club that had been opened recently. One off the books, hidden behind a speakeasy. They decided to attend to this new club. New carnal sins for them, which they had never heard of before, stood before them. Monsters that many had only thought myth. Jameson himself did not seek to participate in any of this. He was soon to be married to his most beloved. However, things took a different turn from him this night. A siren had called for him, her mesmerizing song drawing him into a different room, secluded from his friends. Now, this siren, she had been a predatory one. She was able to get away with all this stuff because, well, who knew? This club, hidden from many people, for many years even, sat in the city unnoticed. Jameson truly does not stand a chance. He was already too drunk to really resist her, as her tail slowly started to engulf his legs, taking him inside of her. He didn't even have a chance to scream before he was fully engulfed. Slowly, over the course of the night, taken by her body, turned into only more of her. His friends, they had searched for him all that night, yet none were able to find him, save alone for a wet jacket that was left in one of the rooms. His poor love, Matilda, was truly devastated to have lost her would-be husband on that night, and no one has ever since found him. Only the siren truly knew what happened to him, as she added another skull to her collection.
Oh my, that was nice. I had to say it was a nice fruit too, so that was really amazing. Thank you, Pinky Helen. And now the next one is going to be. Go ahead, Magical. Did you have a story?
I'm a little nervous about the tell. I'm a little nervous to do this, but I think I do.
Okay, perfect. Don't worry. Go ahead. Tell us your story.
So it's about a witch story, but it's actually really short. But here I go. So this boy was actually skipping classes, and somehow he looked up and saw something glowy, and he followed it because it was flying. And when it turned dark, he was still following it. And he actually entered to the he actually entered to the cabin, which is actually abandoned. So he opened the door slowly, and he discovered a book, but the witch entered inside very quickly. And as soon as the boy actually came inside, he hid. Since the and also the witch was actually hearing strange noises in her house, so she was looking. But the boy took he took the book and read it, and these symbols were very strange. Until suddenly he was he was caught up by a strange cat meow and the cat meowed right in front of him. But bump the witch was right behind him, and the witch says, "Who are you?" He said, "Nobody. Just the witch said, trying to steal something from me that is very special. Actually, you look very tasty. But would you like to become a specimen?" And the boys respond to her, and she said, "Okay, like what type of test?" The witch smiled, and she was about to trick him for her own horror soup plan for a strength potion. So she took him and grabbed some ingredients, and suddenly he was hearing these weird noises from her closet. She he opened it, but there was a lot of empty uh, pockets. So he saw one, and it was calling for help. So he immediately grabbed it, but it was too late. So the witch actually created the string potion and turn him very small. And she said her final words to him. "You were a very good test, but well, you were trying to steal something very special from me. Oh, I see. So you were trying to save one of my other specimens." And the boy said to him, to her, he said no. And she quickly smiled and laughed. So she eventually swallowed both of them. And down they go. And the other one said, you should have grabbed me and taken me away instead of looking at me." But the other one said, "What? What am I supposed to do?" And they were both feeling very strange after the potion was actually wearing off. and the witch was actually feeling something very weird, and they were both starting to grow, and then plump. And she had a huge belly. And they were both struggling after the potion was trying to wear off. And then the second witch showed up and she said, "What is happening over here?" And she said, "Oh, nothing." And the other witch started to burp. So they both actually had a little conversation about the about the test subjects. So they both said this: when you were doing a a vor action out here?" And she said yes. "How lovely! Should I join too?" And the other witch says yes. So she eventually joined her next meal.
Oh my god, so it's 9.
And her last voice, he said this: "I love you, sister." And she said, "You're so nice, being a part of my food."
Oh my god. That was amazing,
And she
Miracle.
finally joined both of them.
That
The
was really
end.
nice,
A
magical. Muy
beautiful,
bien.
a beautiful vor ending.
That amazing, actually. Thank I had. Muchas gracias, cariño. Muy buena historia. Mira, muchas gracias, mi
No,
mío.
gracias. Gracias. Listen, it's kind of hard to think. It's kind of hard to think to make another war story, but at least we can try our best.
Dead it. That war did an amazing.
You're too nice. I'm sorry. But yeah, we did. And
Don't worry.
gracias.
Blessed cariño. And now the next story. Who wants to go first, Terra or Ayan? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? You have a story? Do you want to go first, Terra? Do you want to go right now, mi Terra? I think just so. In that case, go ahead, mi Terra. Tell us your story. If you hear me there, my hand. The Witch War story. Oh my. That is amazing. That is all the best war stories there. But you hear me, Teva? Oh, do you hear me, Ian?
I think Tara had to go for a few minutes, or 1 or 2 he said in the chat.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Ian. Don't worry.
So should I go first, as long as he's still gone?
It is. If you want to
Oh.
go, let's go.
Yeah, I'd like to go
Go
then
ahead, go
until he
ahead.
returns. My story begins with a wolf boy was out in the woods. It was dark and he couldn't see very well until he heard a scratching on the trees and a loud howl behind him. He was scared and looked in the direction where he saw nothing. It was dark and he couldn't see anything. Until suddenly a claw appeared behind the trees, and slowly a werewolf girl appeared behind him. She growled at him and started to chase him, as he saw him as his prey. He started to run for his life, with the wolf girl not far behind him. He ran deeper and deeper into the woods, with the path getting darker and darker until he couldn't see where he was running. And he then tripped on a rock which he couldn't see. He slowly dropped to the ground and could only crawl away as this wolf girl slowly approached him. She looked right at him, was drooling. He thought it was over for him, but suddenly a weird circle of magic appeared below the wolf girl, and suddenly it started to glow, and the wolf girl seemed to be trapped in some kind of invisible field, almost like a spell being cast on her. He heard a giggle behind him, and suddenly a figure appeared with a hat, a necklace, and so it seemed to be 9 tails, but which was revealed to be a kitsune, a witch one. He had 9 tails of red as he later sighted upon the wolf boy as he was still cowering in fear of what just happened. She slowly offered him his hand and offered him to take him back to her cabinet, where he would be put to safety until it was day again. The wolf boy was nervous, unsure if he should trust this random kitsune witch, but he had no choice. He slowly grabbed her hand and she helped him back up, and they walked deeper into the woods, back to her cabinet. There she invited him inside, her smile being gentle and friendly, or at least it seemed like it. He walked inside and looked around. It seemed to be a cozy place, with a fire pit and a couch, and everything seemed to be cozy. He walked inside, and the kitsune witch slowly closed the door, locking it secretly behind him, without him knowing. He sat down and looked at the witch kitsune girl. She asked for a name, but she didn't respond. Said it wasn't important. She walked to the kitchen and offered him if he wanted to have something to drink until they wait until the morning. He responded that he would be kind if she did. So he waited while the kitsune girl was doing something in the kitchen which he couldn't see. So he laid back, closed his eyes and relaxed, enjoying the peace and trying to forget the encounter that he had earlier with the aggressive wolf girl. A few minutes later, the kitsune witch returned, but without a glass of water. She saw that he had fallen asleep, and she smiled, seeing that he is vulnerable. One of the 9 tails slowly got down to him, with it seeming to open up, as it slowly wrapped around him like a snake. He woke up and was shocked at what he was seeing. He was lifted up in the air and held down by one of her tails, and it slowly started to swallow him. He couldn't see and was shocked at what was happening. It was dark, slimy, and moist. He couldn't see anything. It was slowly taken inside by one of her 9 tails. The kitsune witch laughed, seeing how easy it was to trick him, to think he was safe, even though these words are dangerous. He couldn't do but squirm and struggle, as he was slowly taken inside. Over the next couple of hours, he was slowly absorbed into her body. Kitsune girl laid back, relaxed, and enjoyed her free meal. In the morning, she got rid of the evidence that was left, making sure that no one would ever know what happened to him. Walked back outside, smiling of the free meal she got. The end.
Oh my god, Rihan. That was really nice. That was really nice. Thank you so much, Ian. Amazing the story there. Oh, Now I think it's your time, Victor.
Yes, it is.
This is
Ah,
go ahead behind
Thank
you,
you.
the last one.
Mhm. This time my story will be short, yet it has a very much room to expand. This time our main character names will be nameless. He sits in a void where nothing happens. He sits there second, 2 minute, hours, maybe days. He sits so long that people will call it infinity. But one time, at a nothingness, falls a human girl. He sees her and is surprised because something happened in nothingness. It was a very strange thing. He doesn't do anything and just looks at her and sees what she will do. She is walking, trying to call for help, but nothing happens. No one answers her. So, after a while, she bumps into him, not understanding why or sees him. So, she tries to say something to him, but Nameless doesn't like her, doesn't like that something happens in his nothingness. So, he somehow making a tail from his nothingness and devours her whole ness moment, not even letting her under a moment to understand what's happening. She is immediately absorbed into his body. But here's an interesting thing that happens. When she was absorbed, his nameless body was filled with something that we call emotions. He wanted more, way more. So he wants to find a way how to come into our world and devour even more people to feel emotions. Cliffhanger.
Oh
Okay,
my.
I can expand this
Thank you
story,
so much,
but
Miss
I don't really know how to.
That was amazing, really, don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry.
Mhm. By the way, it's first time that I heard story from Pratt's point of view, if
It's
I'm not
amazing, really,
mistaken.
so I see. If Which is the next spooky war? Is this going to be the last one? This is spooky. This one is going to be the last one because it's getting a little bit late for me, but don't worry because tomorrow we're going to continue with this amazing PR event. So the events on here our Halloween are going to continue tomorrow. That is going to be even better too. So no many of us. I have know that it was other stories here. Um, let me know. Let me know which one was the one that you like the most. For you, my participants, Namos here. Let me know the same. Like some words to describe your story. Your secret sense?
Uh, Eternal Void.
Eternal void. Okay. And yours, my Helios?
Um, hmm. How would I describe it? I don't know. Fucking sad. mm,
Just say some words for your story.
you know I'm indecisive. Um,
No more language you can bet.
let's see. All right. Bachelor's party. Fatal. I guess I don't know. That's about
Okay.
it.
The fatal party, let's see. And now you may go. Tell me some words to describe your story.
Hmm. I would say, oh God,
Uh-huh.
let me think harder. Let me think harder.
Anything helps, don't worry, just one word. One of the two words.
the witch, the witch. I messed it up. Messed it up. Messed it up.
Well,
The witch, the witch.
which
I
sister?
can't. No puedo hablar muy bien. The witch love.
Don't worry, don't worry.
The witch love which is the Devil
There
Sisters.
is. Hey, here's my Ion. Tell me some words to describe your story.
I would say witch kitsune.
Which Kitsune?
Yes.
And yours, Meitera?
Nameless gluttony.
What do you say again, sorry?
Nameless gluttony.
Nameless what, sorry?
Gluttony.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, nameless glutton in Paris. And now, my namas vote for your favorite story in this case. Voted loaded. Which one did you like more in this case? Which one do you think is going to be or deserve to be the winner here of this category? And I want to for which one do you like more? For now, it's between Helios and Base House. And for now, Helios is winning, so let's see how it is. Chun chun chun, chun chun chun. As it has you both. That is a good name, actually. Yes, that was a nice name too. Okay. And now the winner is Helios. Congratulations for winning this round here. Congratulations, Helios. This story was the most liker here for the fatal part in this case. So congratulations, my Helios. Do you want to say something now?
Thank you for all the people that voted for me. I'm glad that you loved my impromptu story.
Don't worry. That is nice. That is nice. In this case, I mean, Namas, for this stage for the stories, so it was a tie between Helios and Hente's house. And you both are going to be the winners, my hands. I would love to actually do like another round between you two. But it's getting late, my hands. You both did it amazing. I want to give the prize to you both, actually. So are you okay with sharing that prize? For my both judges. Whether I prefer the title of getting perma. What is a better prize? But you
The
both
what or
have to
perma?
sell some heavies. That getting a title or getting perma aboard. Perma digestion.
Title. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with title.
I just sure.
Okay, if Helios prefers the title, then sure, let's go with title.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with.
I just sure you want the title. Then you wanna be squishy, slushy deli. They just in you and slowly permanent you will. He said it's really horny.
Stop making this hard.
And sludges so much. They're getting inside of my belly all day week for this on wolf. Are you sure this is your final decision?
Ah,
Yeah,
screw
yeah.
it. Perma, please.
Nice, nice. What did you think, my Helen? Did you agree with that?
I'll just take the title for now.
Okay, don't worry. I will perma has a hint this also and I will give the title to you. My slice. Okay, hi Namos. Hey, thank you so much for being here, Welly. This is just a smile hanging out with you all. I hope you get a lot of fun here. And tomorrow, remember, my Namos, that we're going to do a big VR chat event with a lot of mini games and a lot of things and a bigger prize. That is going to be the biggest event of this week, actually. So I hope you like it, really. And I hope you spend a lovely time here with me, my Namos. I love you so much, my hands. And probably see you tomorrow, so bye 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 bye.
Good night.
Good night, bye 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 bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Love you so much, you all, mama. And there it is. I'll just put this here. And put this here. There we are back. I hope you like the VORNY stories, may not laugh. They were really interesting, so I hope you like them. I hope you like them, may not laugh. No, thank you, thank you. I think I just do it for my headless with Angora. Nice, nice. Hey, well, my namas, I will end the stream for today because I need to prepare some things for tomorrow and upload the Halloween spooky photos. So, my namas, love you so much, really. Thank you so much for being here. And before leaving, I will eat my yuri. Oh my.
Happy Halloween VORA glad I could spend it with you also would you like a trick or
Of course, of course.
Borabore heart love.
Happy Halloween with the late to the TV. Did you know that you can spend the Halloween movie my Gibby? Oh my god, but don't watch Gibby. Why you're watching Gibby? I think he's clean, don't worry. He's clean, he's clean. Okay, now I can read. You gotta leave the wash there, so. Get an amazing hiding some my lemon hand. One.
Bear underbar bones.
My.
10.55 ユーロ。Just gonna give VORA a treat before ending. Happy Halloween again, VORA. Was wonderful.
Happy Halloween, happy Halloween.
With HA.
I don't want to spend Halloween as in my mouth. Well, let me first swallow my kiwi shoe. Some my delicious kiwi. First I'll be Halloween my kiwi. Water. Gulp. Thank you so much, my Yuri. For that amazing yummy. And now for my delicious ones here. My boss, happy Halloween. No. God. Ah. Why, thank you. Thank you so much for the amazing help with my hands. And before leaving, remember me, hands? There is a link for the cosplays in case you want to see them for the new cosplay plans. The link for this amazing merch. And here you will give me hand the link for there is for the VORNY photos that I will pause or listen. The Halloween cosplay photos. So my Nama, thank you so much. Thank you so much to you too. It's amazing phrases say you. There's some amazing delicious phrases my Yubi and my bones. Let me going to spend out the fellow in inside my stomach here. I heard you laid your new home for this Halloween weekend. Is someone me Nama? Oh my god, I came to see. Okay, that wasn't mine, that was KBC. That was not mine, that wasn't mine. There's some of it now, that's really. Have an amazing day, my namas, and see you tomorrow for this amazing. I really big. Is it getting the stinky here? You take before it get really stinky here. Have an amazing day, my namas. I love you for one. Had a good night, good night, good night, good night. Mwah, 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 mwah.